It almost goes with the territory of those whose day job is student volunteering, that you're too nice, and you're certainly too self-effacing, and you're not in the face of senior management enough. And that rhetoric is going to become more and more important as funding for student volunteering inevitably has to compete for increasingly slender resources. Now I'm going to briefly return to my brief, because we're really proud of what we're doing, and I'd be failing in my duty if I didn't boast a little about it, so I didn't. Initiate, that's initiate, and then the number 8 at the end of it, is the overarching brand for our extracurricular student volunteering scheme, based on a successful partnership between the university and Students' Union. We've secured additional V funding, which has enabled us further to develop the scheme and bringing on board a new partner from the FE sector, that's New College Nottingham. And through Initiate, students can access a range of opportunities, flexible enough to accommodate different interests, skills, commitments. They take part in one-day challenges. During a recent student volunteering week, our students organised 30 one-day challenges involving over 200 students. We have a volunteer shop that regularly commits to charities and community organisations, including initiatives such as NHS Befriending Scheme, Victim Support, Playing for Success. Student-led projects, really important part of our effort, enable students to plan, develop and deliver their own initiatives, with some wonderful examples, including the award-winning Bars in Their Eyes, which involves law students educating prisoners about the importance of disclosing criminal convictions. And that project's now being rolled out to other law schools throughout the country, and you may have heard about it at last night's student showcase. And Super Chinese, whereby a group of international students teach Chinese language and culture in 4 primary schools. Last year, we had a total of 487 students taking part in 539 volunteering opportunities, providing more than 12,000 hours of volunteering activity. Those data are important. You know, bang for buck, value for money. It's a joy for me to listen to students talk about their experience, not only the intrinsic value of being involved, but they talk about graduate skills, they talk about their CVs. We don't mind that at all. Our students can now achieve formal recognition of their project management skills through the Institute of Leadership and Management Level 3 Award in Leadership, which again provides clear evidence of impact. A number of NTU courses are have credit-bearing modules in such disciplines as education and social science. And the demand for that is increasing. Now, I know that has an element of controversy to it. You know, is that pure volunteering? I believe we've got to be pragmatic about these things moving forward and embrace these concepts into the umbrella of volunteering activity. In that regard, we're committed to extending our engagement in community-based research. We're talking on the stairs on the way up. You know, we need to smarten our act up in this regard as well. If you look at the National Institute for Health in the States, massive funding organisation for research. They make grants conditional upon students being involved in the delivery of those research projects. Okay? Those are the sorts of pressures we should be bringing to bear on government and research councils. I'm about to sponsor 2 specific projects in that regard from within our funding streams at the university. But we mustn't pretend we have easy answers. We need to present and refresh our rationale for student volunteering that reflects the strategic drivers of our university and the university sector generally, delivers tangible outcomes, convinces those in senior management such as me of value. We need to be more creative about the potential linkage for student volunteering, both internally and externally. that it is, so that it really does become embedded in the culture and ethos of higher education. But I can categorically state, from my university's point of view, we value student volunteering highly. In answer to the question, can we afford to continue to sustain it? My answer is, we can't afford not to. So I've been asked to provide 3 words to describe what student volunteering has brought to NTU. And I'm going to choose 3 words from the strapline from the Initiate Student Volunteering Project. Those words are interests, passions, and chance, which don't make a lot of sense unless you put some words around them. So it's your interests, your passions, your chance to make a difference. Okay, 10 words, but only 3 are highlighted.